very happy morning, students. So we are ready with one more question. In our previous video we have discussed about first two properties of addition, that was closure property and commutative property. And as I told you that in our next video we will discuss about two more properties of addition here. So we are ready with it. Now we are going to start with this one. The first one is, the third property, as you can say, this is additive property of 0. ADDITIVE, additive property of 0. Now this is also known to all of us. We are familiar with this answer. Actually, if you think that if we add 0 to any number, what will happen? Like 2 plus 0? 2 only, because 0 means nothing. Nothing means 0. So if we are adding nothing to a whole number, we will get whole number only. We will not get something which is different. Let me write it. If I write 4 plus 0, it is 4. If I write n plus 0, it is 10. If I write 245 plus 0, it is 245 only. That means if we add 0 to a whole number, we will get the whole number itself. It is not going to change. This property is basically known as additive property of 0. So this is our third property. First two property we have discussed. Right now you can see this is the third property. That means if in a question this type of format is given and it is asked that which property is followed, you can simply say this is additive property of 0. Now we are going to discuss the last property of addition, and that property is known as associative property. Okay. So fourth one is associative property. Now when we are talking about this associative property, what it basically says that the whole numbers are associated with each other. That means if we group two or more whole numbers in different patterns, then also we will get the same answer. I can understand these words are not clear, but if I write the example, it will be more clear to us. Okay. See here. Suppose I am writing right now 3 numbers and we are going to add those numbers. See, 4 plus 3 plus 2. We are getting 9. 4 plus 3 plus 2. We are getting 9. Now let us group these things. See, 4 plus 3, then plus 2. We know we have to follow the rule of BODMAS. That means first of all we have to solve the bracket and then the other things we have to do. So within bracket it is written 4 plus 3. So 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. So this is one thing. Now let us group other numbers. See here. If I group like this, 4 plus 3 plus 2. Now here in this case, first we have to solve the bracket. So 3 plus 2 is 5 and 5 plus 4, 9. So here also we are getting 9. So you can see here, whatever grouping we do, we will get the same answer. Now it depends on us that how we do the grouping. It will be better to choose those numbers which will easy the work, which will help us to do the work easily. We are going to choose those numbers. So basically associative property is related with the grouping. We can group the numbers in any way, any order, and we will get the same answer. Now let us discuss it with the help of question. Let me write one question for you all. Then it will be more clear that how such questions come. Like the question is 637 plus 1000 plus 363. Okay, so this is the question and they have told us to solve this one. Obviously you can arrange it properly and you can add it, But when we know about property, it is our work to utilize the property, and these property are going to make our work easy. Yes. Then how? You see here, 1000 if we add to any number, it is very easy to add. Suppose 2000 plus 1000, that is 3000. 11,000 plus 1000, 12,000. So it is very easy to add 1000. So now our work is to see that whether we can group any two numbers in such a way that the answer will be easy for us. See, if we add 637 and 363, we will get 1000. That means what we are going to do here, we are going to group these numbers. So what we will do, 637, and we know that the property, associative property, before that we have done a commutative property, we can arrange the numbers in any order, we will get the same answer. So this is what we are going to do. We are bringing 363 here and then 1000 this side. I think there will be no problem because we can exchange the places, the answer will remain same. Why I have done this? Because if we will add these two numbers together, we will get 1000 and it will make our work easy. So we will first group these numbers. The answer will come 1000 and this 1000. So your answer is 2000 here. Now this way the question can come and we can solve the answer and we can get the answer here. So it is our work to make the work convenient, to make the answers convenient, to make the answers easy by following these property. And if the question comes that which property is associated in this question, obviously this is associative property. So this way you can solve the question. What is your work? You have to choose those numbers when they will combine together, when they will add together, the answer, the final answer will become more easy. Okay, so in this way you can solve the questions which are related to the properties in case of addition. 4 properties we have discussed till now. These 4 properties are there in addition: closure property, commutative property, additive property of 0 and associative property. So follow all these properties and solve the questions which is in your book. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.